to you live today from the accounting department. We're at home of receivables and payables. Tonight's episode of Quake at Night is brought to you by Kangaroo Beef Jerky. If you can't find an accounts payable, you can't find it. And I want to welcome you to Quake at Night here in McKinney, Texas at the Youth Quake Studios. Welcome to the stage. Big round of applause for Grant Bird.
How's everybody doing tonight? Well, you look wonderful. At least some of you do. Many of you look better because you have your mask on. Okay, we get to go to our top 10. Mason, you want to be our point of contact tonight? I'll use smaller words. We have our top 10 list. We're so glad to have a top 10 list. Are you ready? Now, this is the top 10 list of unpopular opinions. Somebody explain that to Mason. Number 10, sprinkles are useless. Sprinkles are useless. Limited applause. Number 9, boneless wings are just chicken nuggets. Some of these I do not agree with. Number 8, Taco Bell has the best Mexican food. Number 7, McDonald's fries are bad. Number 6, water is wet. Number 5, cats are better than dogs. Number 4, androids, or as my sweet mama calls them, Altoids, are better than iPhones. That's the young man back there with the flip phone. Number 3, Star Wars is overrated. Number 2, Dez didn't catch the ball. That's what I'm talking about. That was terrible. Number one, most unpopular opinion is pineapple goes on pizza. And that is our top 10 list for tonight. Top 10 list for tonight. We've got some important things, and we are going to start out tonight with something special. We're going to play a game. Play a game together, and we have our youth staff is going to play against students in the audience. Students in the audience. And so we're going to pick somebody, and we're going to have you come and join us. So we're going to everybody got theirs? I need to get mine. One more. You go on that side. All right, so here's how you play this game. This game is called Water Wars. Water Wars. What we're going to do is we're going to play a game of battle. I'm going to split these cards evenly. Okay, the staff gets this stack of cards. The students get this stack of cards, okay? And so what you're going to do is you're going to throw down 3 cards just for extra, and then the 4th card is the one that counts. And the 4th card, if you win, then you get to grab the cup of water and douse the other person in the face. In the face. Okay? If you tie it, you got to throw down another 3 cards and turn over, and then that winner of that one gets to douse the other one. Let's go. Here we go. Take off your mask. Hey, when you get up there, take off your mask, students. If you want to. If you don't want to, we can give you a paper one. Yeah, we're ready. Go. And we win. Did you win that one? Did you lose the first one or win the first one? So we've won 2 already? What is wrong, y'all? Dane already lost. Okay, let's see. Cheering for the staff. Cheering for the staff. 3-0. How can you miss? You're like 3 inches away from her. What are you wearing glasses-wise? Look at Johnny's outfit. How about Johnny's outfit? What we got? Have the students won a game yet? Hey, Statement, get back in line. You can play again. Here we go. What do y'all don't even have enough cards to play? Oh, I love it. I don't mind losing if it's him. All right, let's see Sam.
Come on, Sammy.
How come they have so many cards? You got to help him with. What the heck is that? Sam's cheating. Oh, okay.
I do not know.
Leslie.
Trying to scare her. Too fast for the old man.
Let's see it. No.
You have a mic. It was rigged. All right, let's see it. We're going one more round. Dane, you're all wet. If you lose again, Dane, you're a 2-time loser. What? Goodness me, why'd you lose 2 cards? You're not supposed to use 2 cups. Did you let him use 2 cups on you, Dane? No, you're using 1. We won't have enough. Oh, yeah, I guess we can use 2. Here we go. Let's see. No, sorry. Love it. Don't go slow. No cheating. Quit being slow. You're like a soccer girl. Hey, you got her that time. Last time you missed. I don't know. All right, Johnny in his new clothes. Don't get his clothes. His clothes might not take the water. All right. Come on, Caleb.
Come on, Caleb. Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Listen now.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Reveal.
Ooh.
No, that's I win.
No, you don't.
Here we go. For the win. Students versus staff. For the win. Young versus really old. I got the mic. Come on now. Golly. Leslie, bum, bum, bum. Oh, Lord. Go. Thanks for playing, y'all. Thanks for playing.
Anybody want the deck of cards?
I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my team till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my team till I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave. Let's sing this out together. Now your mercy has saved my soul. We are set free. Now your freedom is all that I know. Lift your voice. The old made new. Jesus, when I met you. 'Cause when you called my and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. sing this out together. I needed rescue, and he came and rescued us. I needed rescue, my sin was heavy, but chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was an orphan, now you call me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing, now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open, 'cause when you call my name, shout it out, I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. You called my name, and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. Let's give the Lord a hand clap of praise tonight. Let's continue to worship him together as we sing this out. It's falling from the clouds, a strange and lovely sound. I hear it in the thunder and the rain. It's ringing in the skies like cannons in the night. The music of the universe plays, and we're singing, you are holy, great and mighty. The moon and the stars declare who you are. I'm so unworthy, but still you love me. Forever my heart will sing of how great you are. Beautiful and free, the song of galaxies, reaching far beyond the Milky Way. Let's join in with the sound. Come on, let's sing it out as the music of the universe plays. And we're singing, you are holy, great and mighty. The moon and the stars declare who you are. And I'm so unworthy, but still you love me. Forever my heart will sing of you. All glory, honor, power is yours, amen. All glory, honor, power is yours, amen. All glory, honor, power is yours forever, amen. And we're singing, you are holy, great and mighty. The moon and the stars declare who you are. I'm so unworthy, but still you love me. Forever my heart will sing of you. We're singing, you are holy, great and mighty. The moon and the stars declare who you are. I'm so unworthy, but still you love me. Forever my heart will sing of how great you are. surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies, till all my fears are gone. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. From my mother's womb, you have chosen me. Love has called my name. And I've been born again into your family. Your blood flows through my veins. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears are drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and sing. I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. My fears are drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and sing. I am a child of God. Yes, I am a child of God. That I am a child of God. 'Cause I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. God, we thank you so much for that truth, Lord. That you came down, you split the seas, you split across the universe, the galaxy, to come down to us, to find us in our state, alienated from you, far from you, God. You saw us and you loved us and you showed compassion upon us, God. You went to the cross for our sin and you died for us. And you set us free. We were once captive to our sin, God, but we are now set free because of your great sacrifice. We now have the great honor of being called your child. So, God, for each of us in this room, for every single person who's struggling, whether in fear or in anything else, God, I pray that they find a sweet comfort and a great release from that when they trust in you and their faith is in you, as they know that they are your children. So, God, we praise you for that truth. We praise you for your great love and your great mercy on us. We love you. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right. You can have a seat. We are excited. We've got, we want to say thank you for you guys that were good sports and played the game with us. In fact, we got a little prize for you. Grace is going to give you a little gift just for playing. Thank y'all for doing that. Give them a little good hand. Thank you so much. All right, we've got a couple things we're going to do. Our interns are going by and they're getting a representative because we're going to do a game here in a second. You are the representative if you have the big, I was going to say ugly, that would not be nice head. We got some upcoming events and our interns are going to help you in telling you what they are. We're going to do it by use of the announcement roulette. So check it out. And we've got some hum. All right, here we go. Fun Friday. Fun Friday. Fun Fridays.
Alrighty, so on Fun Fridays, we're going to meet here in The Rock. This is the building you're in right now from 10:30 to 11:30. And Fun Fridays, you're going to have, we always play a game. We're going to break up into small groups by grades, and you're just going to get in the Word and just learn more.
All right. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
That wasn't my fault, by the way. That was Andrew. So Extreme Camp. What's better than Extreme Camp 1 or 2? Extreme Camp 3.0. Yeah! So we're still going to have a lot of fun at Extreme Camp 3.0. It's going to be July 19th, starting at 6 p.m. and July 20th, the whole day from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. We're going to cover as much as camp as we can, and make sure you register online for $10 or at the door for $20. Thanks.
All right. What's next? Youth Worker Powwow.
All right, y'all, we're having Youth Worker Powwow on August 2nd. That's for anyone adults who are doing small group leaders or helping out with youth and signed up to be a youth worker. It's going to be on August 2nd. That's just our kickoff for all of our youth workers for the year in the fall. Why are we telling you this? All the kids, like, I'm not an adult, why are we telling you this? First of all, because your parents might be youth workers and they might be here. Second of all, because some of the best youth workers we have been suggestions from y'all. So if you'll know adults, maybe your friends' parents that you would like to have as youth workers, just let us know, and that might be a possibility.
All right.
Kind of out of breath. Dang. Okay, so we have TNT this Monday, July 13th at 7:50, 2700 Rock Hill Road, which is Grant's house. We're going to have Stump the Pastor night, which we're going to Pastor Sam. Pastor Sam's going to answer all your questions, so it's a can't miss opportunity. I'd love to see you all there.
All right.
All right, so we are having dodgeball, y'all. This year we're having it at Back to School Bash, which is August 19th. You do need to be wearing tennis shoes, which I am not currently complete on that. But it's going to be a blast. You'll be able to sign up with your friends, have a team of 6 people, at least one person in your team needs to not go here. It's going to be $12 a team to sign up, and $2 a person. But if you sign up at the door, it's $4 a person or $24 as a team. There's going to be costume contest, and there's going to be $50 a person prizes, cash. So you do not want to miss that.
Why are you fixing your hair?
All right, guys, so we have Outbreak next Tuesday at 10:30 a.m., July 14th, all right? So make sure you arrive a little bit before that, and make sure you wear dark clothes that can get a little messy. bring a water bottle, your towel, and a sack lunch as well. So we hope to see you there.
Add more items to play. Don't we have another announcement?
All right, we have Trailblazers. Wait. So we don't have the real weekend that we're going to, unfortunately, but we do have a day here on July 24th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Although we can't serve the city of New Braunfels, we're gonna serve around McKinney, okay? So it's $10 and register online by July 22nd, okay? I hope to see all you middle schoolers, 789ers there, all right? Thank you.
Apparently we're gonna have a carousel on the Trailblazers trip. Hey, we've got something special. So some of y'all have been selected as representatives of the interns for our intern challenge. Come on up, reps. Come on up. All right. Hold those. Hey, put those things up. We got to see who you are. All right. Okay, so these guys are the representatives. That means if the intern wins, they win. If the intern loses, the intern loses. That's how we play this game. So let's see who wins the contest tonight.
Look, Mark's got to be the sponsor.
You can put those heads there so they can see.
Brought to you by Germ Cross.
Germ products?
Cross. Is that a cross? We're in a church.
I think that's X.
It's Germ. Oh, Germ X. Sorry, I thought we were in a church. It's brought to you by Germ X, where X marks the spot.
Welcome to an intern challenge. Today we're going to get a chance to enjoy some Hostess cupcakes. Now, Hostess cupcakes, was this the one I'm supposed to give? It doesn't matter really?
No,
Okay. So Hostess cupcakes, now we have different kind of Hostess cupcakes. We have lemon, we have orange, we have golden, and we have chocolate. Okay, but we don't want them to be thirsty, so we've got special drinks for them too. We've got squash, peas, and pears, or your choice of pumpkin, zucchini, and the apple.
Ooh, that one's good.
Pumpkin.
That's your choice. So, it is the person who eats the most cupcakes in the time, and you have to open them and eat them. If you don't finish them, or if you lose, then you have to face the wheel of consequences. So we could have one for the loser, and we could have one who just stops. If two of them stop, then both of them face the wheel of consequences. Okay. Now Mark is going to be competing in this contest, but it's not whether or not he wins or not. It's whether if an intern wins and if an intern loses. Okay? So come join the fun. On your mark. Get your hands off of it. What are you doing, Andrew? Evan? Marcy, go! Mark's got two.
Do it. Hey, pay for it. I mean, pay for it.
Don't forget your beach nut. Don't stop just because it hurts.
Oh, man.
Screws off. We're wasting it. You gotta drink it.
Come on, CJ, I'm rooting for you.
Bro, I don't really like sweet, man. You want some more, bro?
Are you done, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's done.
This hard, bro?
He's only got one left. You better hurry up.
Hair? Yep. Oh, my hair.
I need a little cake.
I'm helping you. I ain't like down here. Hold it in, bro.
You throw up, you lose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have a prize for the winner. We have a pound of M&Ms. Congratulations. Now, the loser, Mr. Johnny, with your nice get up. How come how come you're acting like you didn't lose? That's not what the video said. Okay, let's spin the wheel of consequences, and if he gets the right one, we have instant consequences tonight. So let's see it. Let's go through what we have first, give you an idea about what we got. Crisp $100 bill. You have a chance. Eat a can of dog food. 30 t-shirt day. That's where you wear 30 t-shirts all day. Pull up dress socks for 3 weeks. Spray tan level 10. This is one of my favorite. Pits waxed. Decorate car just married for a week. Full arm Sharpie tattoo. Drink a Blenderama shake. Fish tank pants. Back of truck car wash ride. That, you know what that is? That's like you get in the back of a truck and you go through automatic car wash. No, that's a fun one. You won't have to like bathe for a week, you get to wax. Frosted tips. Get a real Youth Quake tattoo, that's one of the favorites. Walk barefoot on Legos. All right, so you tell them, Johnny, tell them how to spin that wheel. Spin that wheel, he says. We're going for Tattoo Baby.
Frosted tips, frosted tips.
Yeah! Back of truck car wash ride. Hey, that's going to be a joy for all of you and for us, and Johnny will enjoy it. Johnny, thank you for being a good sport. Nice clothes you have there. We enjoy that so much. We thank y'all representatives. Why'd you lose your shoe? Y'all, we are so excited because tonight is a special night. We have a great guest that was one of my favorite guys that I've read about. And I want you guys to bring him on with a loud round of applause. We have Gideon! Gideon! Welcome, Gideon. How are you? Nice to see you.
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Have a seat, man.
Thank you.
Come on in. Looks like you're in the military. Is that correct?
Yes, military. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, would you like me to call you Gideon or Jerubbaal?
Gideon, please.
Gideon. Okay. Well, yes. I read one place that you were called that, but I guess that's something else. Now, couple things. We know that this whole military thing is kind of weird, but I'm sure we'll get to that in your story. You were, when I read about you in the book, I read some weird things about you. One thing is that you said that an angel appeared to you. Is that right?
This is true.
Okay.
This is true.
Well, how do you know this angel? Did anybody see this angel, or anything like that?
No, I was the only one there.
You were the only one there. So
Yeah,
basically,
unfortunately,
you could say whatever you want. Did you have your phone there? Did you take a pic?
This was a long time ago. We didn't have any
Didn't have
phone.
that.
No.
So what did this angel say to you, supposedly?
Something to the effect of, "The Lord is with you, O mighty warrior."
Oh, mighty warrior. That's why you're wearing the little get-up. It looks like you got your daddy's clothes on. Does that mean anything to you?
It's a tad big, but they didn't have anything my size.
Okay, well, why did he call you a mighty warrior? Are you like a big, strong man in your part of the country? Or
Actually, no. So I come from really the weakest tribe, and I'm the youngest and the smallest in my family.
The youngest and the smallest of the weakest tribe. So that basically would put you somewhere close to the weakest man in all the land?
You could say that.
Okay, well,
thank
I
you
didn't mean to say
thank
that.
you for, yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm.
So
Makes me feel real.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But you got this angel that came to you, and he started calling you mighty warrior and acting like you're a mighty warrior. Did that surprise you?
Very much so. Very much so.
Okay, well, wait a minute. First of all, every other story I read in the Bible, when an angel comes, he had to say something like, "Fear not." Were you scared when this angel came?
Terrified.
Okay, it was like all the other stories, just a big guy,
yeah.
really big to you.
Very
I guess.
big.
Okay.
Terrified.
And
Never
so
had that experience.
Never. I mean, not many people do. And nobody was there to back up your story, but we're going to take your word for it. But you said the weird thing about it that I read was that you made him a meal? What was up with that?
Yeah, so I prepared a meal and laid it on this rock.
Okay. And is that normal?
No. What was interesting is that the angel of the Lord struck this rock with a stick, and it burst into flames.
Just a stick, and he just struck it. Was it like a matchstick that he just kind of lit it?
Regular stick.
Just a regular stick, kind of like a
staff. Stick.
Staff, like what they have today. Those, like a lighter is what we'd call that.
No, I would call it a stick.
It was just a stick, and he lit it, and it lit up the fire.
Engulfed into flames. The rock was in flames. The meal was in flames.
This is when
the lamb and the unleavened bread.
All of that was gone.
Gone.
And so, what was the reasoning behind that?
Well, I believe that the angel of the Lord, was trying to prove to me that he was exactly who he proclaimed to be.
Because as far as you know, you just have this big scary guy that shows up to you, and
Correct.
And you make him a fancy meal,
Correct.
which I guess is culture.
So I was doubting that this was even real.
Okay. So,
So it's a bit of a confidence booster at that point.
Because he did. He lit his matchstick and
flames.
And it
pretty crazy.
Lit up. Okay, so there was another part of that story, or soon after that I read that said something about the townspeople got pretty ticked at you. What was going on there?
Oh, gosh. So after the flames stick, the Lord asked me to, or God asked me to make an altar for him.
Make an altar.
And he asked that I take my father's young bull, slaughter my father's young bull, and take the altar of Baal, that the god of Baal that they were worshiping, this altar, and tear it down and prepare this altar for my Lord.
Okay, so I'm going to get the story straight. So you went to the church in town where they worship this Baal guy. You went to that church, kind of tore down their altar in the front of their church, used it for kindling wood for this. Are you a cook? I mean, is that
No.
what? Because you keep telling us about cooking meals, but you cook. You got this.
God
kindling
asked me to
wood,
make, yeah,
and so you cooked up your daddy's best bull.
that's correct.
And
I
what
was
happened?
a little nervous. I did it at night.
You
Had
did
some
it
help.
at night.
I was afraid.
Well, and then the townspeople, they were upset.
Ooh, the next morning, very
So
upset.
what happened?
They wanted me to die.
They
They
were
wanted
gonna
me
kill you.
killed.
Okay, and you did what?
Nothing.
No. Well, so
My-
what happens? Why
my
aren't you
father,
dead?
I'm not
Oh,
dead.
your dad.
My daddy basically said, why should you fight Baal's battle for him?
Oh, okay. So
So
they're
this
saying,
God, right.
Yeah.
If he's a God,
yeah. If he's a big God and his altar got tore down, why doesn't he do something about it rather than people? And that kind of stopped the people, or what?
yes.
Well, that was pretty good. You in a
Got out of
habit
that
of
one.
having Daddy come take care of you a lot, or? I'm sorry, don't even answer that.
Okay.
So we had, you have these signs from God, and he keeps telling you these things, but then that wasn't enough for you. You said, man, I got to have some proof, more proof. What was that proof?
So I asked God to show me a sign. I said I was going to place a fleece of wool on the ground, and the next morning I asked that the fleece be made wet with the dew from the morning and the ground be dry.
Now, students, let me explain to you something what that is. In the morning, that is before noon, when you get up sometimes, there's dew on the ground. That means it's moisture. Okay, so, but you'd have to get up in the morning to actually see that. And I know since COVID, y'all probably haven't seen before noon much. But that's what he's explaining. All right, keep going.
So the next morning, we wake up, the fleece of wool is drenched. I could wring it out. I wrung it out, and it filled an entire pitcher.
Well, there you go.
Ground was perfectly bone dry.
There's your proof. So you were good with that?
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay.
I
What
decided to test God again and asked, Lord, please, would you show me that the opposite would occur? The ground be wet and the fleece of wool be dry.
Okay. And how'd that turn out?
It happened.
It happened,
The
exactly.
next day, it happened.
Well,
exactly like I asked.
like you had it. So, but at this time, so you're trying to get this proof because of why? Why was God trying to tell you to do something or ask you something?
So
or?
God basically was trying to use me to help rescue the Israelites to defeat the Midianites.
Okay.
That had taken over.
Taken over your land. What I read that most of the Israelites were scared to death, so they were kind of like hiding.
Everyone was in hiding in caves and in clefts in the mountains all around.
Okay. And so you decided, because God was pushing you, you decided, hey, I'm going to get Israel ready. We're going to go fight.
So from this point, God asked me to, to try to recruit an army to let everyone know that we were going to be able to take over Midian.
So how many people did you amass to get this major fighting non-Tibet army ready?
We had 32,000 soldiers.
That's a lot of soldiers. So you had 32,000 now. You say soldiers, these are the same guys that were hiding in the caves and stuff,
correct.
but they have newfound energy and enthusiasm because you were leading them.
Well, they believed what I was saying.
Okay,
yes.
believed in what you're talking about. So 32,000, and how many were you going against?
135,000 Midianites.
So hold on a second. You said 132,000 or 32,000?
32,000
is what y'all had, and you're going against
135,000.
So you're only 100,000 short, and you would have had them.
over 100,000 short.
Okay, but at the same time, you're sitting here, so it seems like everything went good. You went down there with 32,000 and kicked some Midianite tail.
Not so much.
Not so much. What happened?
God then said to me that we had too many soldiers.
Too many soldiers, and you're 100,000 short.
And we're 100,000 short already. And he said we had too many. So he said, anyone that is fearful and scared or cowardly needs to go home.
So I'm sure you lost a few there because they were already living in caves and stuff. So you were down probably to 30,000 at that point.
No, in fact, we lost 22,000.
You lost 22,000.
So now we're down to 10.
10,000. So 10,000 people against 135,000. Not good odds at that point.
Not looking so good.
Okay,
I'm getting a little worried.
But you got it because you got God on your side. You're ready to go. 10,000 people. You kicked some Midianite tail and you were good to go.
Not exactly.
Not exactly again.
Again.
How many did you end up taking?
300.
300 men
300.
Against 135,000.
Correct.
Why did you do that? Or how did you get from 10,000 to 300? Did they run off in the night?
No, so God said that we should travel to this creek because we were thirsty, and we went to this creek to drink, and those that just engulfed the water were separated from those that basically were kind of taking the water and staying at attention and being prepared. We were separated into two groups.
Okay, so that's where you had the major change. So you had 300 that acted like they were at attention, ready to fight, and you had like 9,700
that were told to go home.
Yeah, they were pretty tired, so they just started drinking the water, didn't care about anything. Mm-hmm. So you're down to 300. So is this where the movie came from, the 300?
No.
Okay. But if you have 300 and you're fighting against 135,000, you can't think your odds are really good.
No, not at all.
So what happened? Tell me about this battle.
I'm still doubting.
Okay.
So I decide to go down. Is it night again?
Okay.
I'm afraid. Little guy. Go down and into the valley, to near one of the posts in the camp, and I overhear someone talking about a dream. And they mention my name in the dream, and they mention the entire camp being defeated. And I overhear about this dream. So immediately again, God showing me another sign from my doubt that I need to go back and tell my 300 men about
300.
this.
Now, and then it goes to the battle, and you fight them, and is it like those 300 guys must have been jacked? They were ready to go, and how did exactly you win that battle?
Well, it was quite different than a normal battle, you'd say. We went down and separated into three groups of 100 surrounding this valley, where all the Midianites were, and we had a trumpet and a torch in one hand, and did I say a trumpet? I meant a pitcher.
Pitcher.
A pitcher and a pitcher and a torch in one hand, and a trumpet in the other.
Okay.
And on my what's that?
Does everybody have trumpets in your army, or what?
So we asked all the fleeting soldiers to leave behind things, and so we amassed several trumpets at this point. So a bunch of pitchers, a bunch of trumpets.
Like. Okay.
Right, so that's not normal, but on my lead, we dropped the pottery pitchers that shattered, and we blasted the trumpets and shouted for the Lord and for Gideon, and the torches were lit, and all the Midianites were frightened and startled and waking up to these torches and these loud blasts. And
because it wasn't like in our day where they could throw on the lights and everybody knows what's going on. They were in complete darkness at that point, right?
Correct.
So they just looked up and saw all these torches.
Just completely surrounded.
Now, since you had 300 trumpets, usually trumpets are only carried by just a few people in your army. So I guess they thought.
Exactly. So they thought, right, that each trumpet represented thousands of soldiers.
So then what happened after that?
So the fear and actually God stepped in and turned their swords on each other. And they started fighting and battling each other, and it was just chaos, and they fleeted away, and we...
They fleeted away?
They retreated.
They retreated away. Okay. I've never heard fleeted. That must be an old country word.
Right, no.
So they fleeted through the mountains, and they got away? What happened at that point?
At that point, we continued to pursue and took over after going from tribe to tribe.
Your army must have been just so excited about you. I mean, even the 32,000 or whatever that ran off, they were so excited about what had happened because they've been living in fear, and now you come as a great leader, and God leads you to defeat this huge army. And then what happened after that? What did they do to you?
They made me a judge over the land and to control and kind of help rule or run the area. Yeah.
Man, that's amazing. I mean, the idea that judges, we think of judges as somebody that just sits in a courtroom, but the judges back then, we've already learned this a few weeks ago, is that a judge was basically like a king, it's just not a royalty kind of person. He was in charge of the country. So they did that after you led them, after you followed God and led them, they put you as a judge. That's amazing. Now, our time is out, but I wanted to give you a chance, like we always do with our guests, to give you a chance to tell our studio audience or tell the people that are watching online, if you had something that you wanted to tell them, what would you tell them?
Absolutely. God asks us to be available and to be willing to say yes, even though we have doubts, even though we struggle with fear and are afraid. God can use us, and God used me in a mighty and unexpected way to defeat this army. Now, you might not defeat an army tomorrow, but you have the opportunity to make yourself available, to make yourself to the point where you are willing to say yes to God and what He's prompting your heart. And each one of us has that prompting each and every day, multiple times throughout the day, where you have the Holy Spirit just tugging on your heart in many different decisions that you make. And I encourage you to choose Jesus and to say yes and make yourself available.
Man, that's awesome. Gideon, hey, let's give Gideon a hand, everybody. One of the things we always like to, if we can find a gift, we like to give a gift. And I just wanted to show you that we've got this special matchstick like that Angel had that you can light up something on your own. We have those nowadays. So welcome. Again, thank you, Gideon. Thanks for coming and being part of us tonight. We've had a good time. I love hearing the stories, and so we've got a couple things that are going on, and as you hear tonight, we have got something special, and we've got a Extreme Camp 3.0. We've changed it a couple times, but we're going to have a blast on our July 19th. So you can sign up ahead of time for $10, or you can sign up at the door for $20, and we want everybody to be there. It's going to be a Sunday night. And we'll go from 6 to 10, and then Monday we'll go from 1 to 9. And we're going to have a blast, so y'all come and join us. Also, if you're a guest with us today, we want you to go and stop by the office up front, fill out a card. We want to say thank you. We've got a little gift for you. You can spin the wheel, not the wheel of consequences, but you can spin the wheel for prizes. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next time at Quake at Night.